This is Cable 18, the Cherry Hill Public Schools television station.
Good evening and welcome to the West Report. I'm Andy Katz.
And I'm Shari Botwin. Since October 21st at 8 p.m., West student population has been increased by 29 Italian exchange students. The students have arrived from Bologna, Italy. For the past week, the Italian students have been staying with students who study Italian from here at West. All of the West students have made our visitors feel at home and have given them a feeling of comfort and warmth. While here in America, the Italian students visited historical Philadelphia this past Monday and will visit Washington this Friday, October 30th, and South Street on Monday, November 2nd. They will leave Cherry Hill on November 3rd, and before going home, they will stay in New York City for 3 days.
This is Melissa Bernstein, and here with me in the studio today I have Michelle Steinberg, who is acting as a host for some of the Italian exchange students who came over. Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
How did you get involved in the exchange program?
Well, Mrs. Nicolo asked us if we wanted to house, and I said yes because I really wanted to find out about what their culture was like and how different they were from us. We have a lot of stereotypes about what different people are like in different countries, and I really wanted to find out if they were true or not.
How did you react to your exchange student? Is she what you expected?
Yes, I was very happy. Well, she speaks better English than I expected. This is her 7th year of English, and I communicate with her very well.
What were your students' reactions to America and to West?
She thinks that West is very big, but of course it's kind of a shock because in between classes we only have 5 minutes, and they have 10 minutes in the beginning, and then another 5 minutes at the end of the day. So our classes are kind of shortened compared to theirs.
So does that make their school day longer?
It makes it, well, they go to school 6 days a week.
Oh.
So it evens it out a little bit. And also, they're allowed to smoke in the corridors of the school, which is very different from ours.
Right. What do they do in their spare time? Do they have extracurricular activities like we do here, like theater and sports?
On Saturday night, a lot of them go out dancing. It's very popular, as it is here. Or they watch sports. It depends on really their personality, just like us.
But do they have school-organized activities, like we have school-organized dances?
No, they don't.
No, so they just go out on their own?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Michelle.
Thank you.
This is Melissa Bernstein for the West Report.
Last Wednesday, West had its annual back-to-school night. It was a great success. Parents learned what classes their children are attending and what is expected from them. The program started with a meeting in the auditorium explaining what back-to-school night is. Then parents received the student schedule and followed their student's schedule and visited each class. It brought back old school memories for the parents.
In this week's New Teacher Spotlight, we will focus on Miss Angela Russell. She is teaching here for 1 year in place of Mr. Jalora, who is on sabbatical. Miss Russell graduated from Bloomsburg University. Before coming to West, Miss Russell taught chemistry at Eastern Lebanon County High School near Lancaster, PA. Here at West, she teaches earth science and also serves as cheerleading coach for the 87-88 season. Miss Russell is very enthusiastic about the new school year and would like to extend her best wishes on a successful school year. Now, here's TJ with an important message.
Many people think about giving blood, but after an accident, it's usually too late. People need blood right away, and that's why you should give blood at West's First Blood Drive of the Year, Tuesday, November 2nd, 1987. Students 18 or older, or 17 with parents' permission may give blood. Give the gift of life. Give blood.
And And in this week's sports news, congratulations are in order for the girls' tennis team. Laura Sweeney and Teresa Honorio won the coaches' tournament over this past weekend. They have now proven that they are the best doubles team in all of South Jersey. On Friday, the tennis team played in the Olympic Conference All-Star Tournament. West Singles Tennis All-Stars are Liz Tercy and Jen Tercy, and West Doubles All-Stars are Teresa Honorio and Laura Sweeney, and Joanna Lipsche and Chris Pajak. Congratulations to all. And finally, on Monday, the girls defeated Haddonfield 3-2. This is the first time ever since 1974 that they have beaten the Haddons. They have raised their record to 25-1.
Last Thursday, the varsity field hockey team beat Paul VI 6-1. With this win, that team qualifies for the state tournament, which begins next Tuesday. Now begins the countdown for the conference championship. The magic number is 4. In football, last Saturday, West lost a tough game against Highland, 29-16. The next game is Saturday against Edgewood. Last Thursday, the Cherry Hill West girls soccer team won its 4th game of the season, beating Camden High 2-0. The team's record is 4-5-2.
For all of you who have younger brothers or sisters, this year's children's show, The Truth About Dragons, is coming up this Saturday, October 31st. As a special Halloween treat, everyone who comes in costume will get a bag of candy. There will be 2 shows beginning at 11 o'clock and 2 o'clock. SAO's annual blood drive will be held on Monday, November 2nd. Any student who wishes to donate blood must be 17 years old with parent permission or 18. Anyone interested in donating blood should contact Mr. Schmidt. Please come out and give blood. Now, here's Josh Cook with a special Halloween treat.
Hi, and this is our special feature for this week. Have you ever wondered about Halloween and the trick-or-treat thing? I mean, you always get a treat, right? Go to every door, you get a treat. But you never get to do the trick. So what I did this week, I went around and asked some kids if they had any tricks they could do for Halloween, and this is what I found out. So Gary, do you have any tricks you can do over Halloween?
I don't know, let me think.
Pretty good. Dan? Do you have any tricks you can do?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
Sure.
Okay, show the camera. So, Mike, you have any tricks that you can do?
Yeah, watch this.
It's pretty good. Hey, yo! You got any tricks you gotta do this Halloween?
I have one. Do I need an upper wound? And grimace.
Oh my God. Good. Good job. You do a trick?
Yeah.
I want to see it.
Okay. Go outside. Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Stay tuned after the junior school news for East-West Boys Gymnastics. Thank you for watching the West Report. Tune in next week the same time. Good night.
Good night.
Good evening. Welcome to our special Halloween edition of EastCast. I'm Fay Ray, and with me is King Kong. On the eve of Friday the 24th, the witch's favorite month, October, the freshmen sponsored their first dance of the year. The evening featured a DJ, refreshments, and fun, even if there were no signs of werewolves or skeletons. Congratulations to the freshman class for a successful and enjoyable evening. After Halloween is over, what can you look forward to next? Why, Thanksgiving, of course, which means the annual homecoming parade and football game on Thursday, November 26th at 11 o'clock at West. Construction is underway for all of the classes' floats. The general theme this year is decades, and each class will build a float representing a different decade. Judging will take place before the game. The parade will take place during halftime. Everyone is encouraged to come out and hoot for the Cougars and cheer their team on to victory against West.
With the passing of the 12 moons, we find it necessary to entomb that demon inside of us and let the good, the divine, show. Each year around Christmas, the students at East, in conjunction with the Fraternal Order of Police, throw a party for handicapped and retarded people. It is one of the best and happiest events sponsored by the school and is emotionally gratifying, not only for the people, but for us as well. There were 15 chairmen selected to tackle this monstrous job. The overall chairpeople are Allison Brodnick, Michelle Delorco, and Michelle Simatowski. Ballroom chairmen are Andrea Felixson, Rebecca Newlander, Eric Thomas, Carol Nanian, and Jen Koffler. The chairmen for the Santa Claus room are Valerie LaGrossa, Lee Diamondstein, Alexander Bartnikowski, and Tracy Stoll. Stephanie Rosen, Dina Policarpo, and Randy Eidman are table decorations chairmen. Congratulations to all. Norway. Let's see. Is that anywhere near Transylvania? I most certainly hope not. Being an exchange student might seem like a spooky responsibility, yet it has not put a scare into Morten Sjostad, a visiting Norwegian student. Let us follow Hannah into the dungeons as Morten awaits comfortably on the rack.
Every year, East has the opportunity of hosting exchange students from all over the world. With me today is Morten Sjostad from Norway. Hi, Morten.
Hi.
What is the differences that you found between our schools and your school?
Well, the first thing I noticed was that this school is so big. My school had just 500 or 600 students, and this has 2,800 or something. And I noticed the policemen in this school. I never seen that before, so I was very surprised when I saw that. Other things like lockers, we never had that before. But I'm getting used to it.
What are your impressions of America? What did you find here?
Well, I found that the people were very nice to me when I came over. And I went up to New York and I saw class differences between people. Like they were very poor, and in Cherry Hill they kind of rich. So I don't like that too much.
Okay, well, why don't you tell us something about Norway now?
Well, Norway is a very beautiful country, and we're famous for fjords and our mountains. We have American movies, American clothes, American fast food. Get American TV shows like Cosby. The problem is we have just one TV channel. You got, 100.
How long will you be staying at East?
I'll be staying the whole year. And hopefully I will graduate.
Well, there you have it, folks. This has been Hannah Kim for Cable 18. Goodbye.
På gjensyn.
Balloonograms are on sale once again. Send them for any occasion, birthday, get well, or just to say hello. Flyers are now available in communications. This week, in honor of our favorite holiday, Halloween, there will be a special sale on black and orange bouquets. For just $4.50, you can send 12 balloons to your favorite ghost, goblin, or demon. In November, Eastview, East's premier show of reviews, interviews, and insights, will make its debut of the year. Anyone interested in doing a review for Eastview should contact Miss Beck and B131 during homeroom. So grab the Halloween candy you stole from your little brothers or sisters, sit back, and tune in to Cable 18 for what promises to be a great show. The seniors will once again be making their way to sunny Florida when the weather turns cold and the bats fly south. A reminder that a payment of $100 is due the week of November 13th. The trip is from February 12th to 15th. A good time is ensured by all who go. Make your last year at East a memorable one.
Your Honor, I am not human. Every time the moon is full, I change. My hair grows, fangs appear, claws. I cannot stop the transformations. I thirst for human blood. Now try arguing that without a good attorney. You need not fear, for East mock trial team has resurrected itself for another stab at the state championships. This year's leadership role has been happily filled by our Mr. Hillman. Trials for the positions of attorney, witnesses, and jurors were held last week. Based on a modified court case, our team will compete in a staged court hearing where each team actually presents a case for their side. Be careful, their bite is worse than their howl. In sports, the Cherry Hill East Cougars cross-country team engulfed their victims in their Cape of Victory to extend the record to 7-1 for the season. The unfortunate yet satisfying prey were West and Overbrook High. Steve Brooks, with a quick and painless accuracy, led the pack into the feast. Following his sharpness were teammates Bob Mueller, Parshu Shah, Vincent Bong, Mike Perlmutter, Jason Rothenberg, and Floyd Lewis. This Friday, before All Hallows Eve, the Hungry Cougars will attempt to wreak havoc upon Bishop Eustace and Camden Catholic in their only home meet. Good feasting.
The JV girls soccer team moved its record to 11-0 by defeating Lenape by a score of 6-3, St. Vincent by a score of 3-1, and Edgewood with a score of 4-0. Congratulations to Gail Mullen, who recorded her 8th winning goal, and to scorers Tiffany McCall, Sue Moccasin, Nancy DeYoung, and Rebecca Stein. The varsity girls soccer team beat Candida Lenape last week. Goalie Christine Saunier recorded her 7th shutout. Sue Marashi should be congratulated for her spectacular goal in the Camden game. Unfortunately, the girls' 3-year chain of conference victories came to an end at the hands of Edgewood, who earned a 0-0 tie. East's record is now 12-0-1. Good luck to the soccer teams in their final games. The Ghouls had a great season.
Congratulations to the girls field hockey for superb effort and teamwork against number 3 ranked Eastern. Despite the 1-0 loss, Coach Schooley felt the girls out-hustled and outplayed Eastern during the entire game. Tomorrow, the girls play Deptford away at 2:30, and Saturday face Shawnee away at 10 a.m. I surely hope our charades have not frightened you from watching our news program. It would be a deadly shame if it had. But that's all in good Halloween spirit. Or isn't it? I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our mysterious advisor of the Dark Knight, Miss Peggy Beck, the cryptic yet ever so reliable Mr. Gordon Hampson, and our friendly ghost cameraman, Jeff Kahn. Please have a fun but extremely safe Halloween weekend, and remember, you'll never really know whether that's a costume or the real thing. Let's not forget that hound from hell, Oliphantilia. Trick or treat, Ophelia.
Hi, I'm Candace Fisher for Carusi News. Tonight's show is loaded with information.
We now interrupt Carusi News Network for these special messages.
afraid of no ghosts. If you're seeing things running through your head, who can you call? Ghostbusters! An invisible man sleeping in your bed. Ow, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! If you're all alone, pick up the phone and call Ghostbusters! I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I hear lots of words. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! If you have a ghost of a freaky ghost, baby, you better call Ghostbusters! Ow!
Our regular program will resume next week when Candace Fisher will return. We hope. Good night.
Hi, this is Artist Winderly bringing you a Constitutional Minute. The Virginia lawyer and author of the Declaration of Independence, Thomas Jefferson, has pushed for a public school system for a long time. He proposed a bill for the more general diffusion of knowledge. Unfortunately, it has been rejected 4 times since 1778. This tax that would go toward knowledge is such a small percentage of what the kings, priests, and nobles will be paid. Not everyone agrees with Thomas Jefferson, though. Sir William Berkeley, governor of Virginia, says that learning has brought disobedience and hearsay. Progress is being made, though. By 1790, 11 of the 13 colonies are expected to have used public land for colleges. Also, the Continental Congress has granted additional land for education. It looks like Thomas Jefferson has won because here we are in a public school. This has been Arta Findley with a Constitutional Minute. Thank you.
This is Cable 18, the Cherry Hill Public Schools television station.